Welcome back to American Agenda. We're continuing to follow the latest involving former President Trump and his civil fraud ruling in New York. Now, Trump has just appealed that $454 million yacht collecting interest, this ruling in that civil fraud case.
So the former president's legal team is asking a mid-level appeals court to overturn Judge Engoron's verdict in the lawsuit and determine whether Engoron, quote, committed errors of law and fact.
And here to weigh in is criminal defense attorney Dwane Cates, along with attorney Mehek Cook. Great to have you both with us here. All right, Dwane, as a criminal defense attorney, how do you see this whole appeal process playing out?
Well, I mean, he absolutely had to appeal it because there were a lot of things that just weren't right and weren't done legally correctly during his trial. So he had to appeal it. The problem is he's going to have to post a supersedis bond in order to stop them from collecting on the judgments while the case is on appeal.
It'll be interesting to see, too. I think he has about 30 days to come up with the money, and it has to put that into a court-appointed bank account. But we're also following this. This is another story breaking out of Manhattan here. DA Alvin Bragg, he's asking a judge to impose a limited gag order on former President Trump, who is in charge of the New York the criminal case with falsifying the business records related to hush money that he paid to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. The trial in Trump's hush money case is scheduled to get underway March 25th. Mehek, your reaction to this? Another trial, another gag order against the former president.
I mean, we are used to the Democrat tactics at this point. This doesn't surprise me. You are now prohibiting the former president of the United States of America from his First Amendment rights. He can't deny that the alleged payments to Stormy Daniels weren't made by him. He can't defend himself. And the American people are watching this unfold. And we know that we could be targeted anytime we disagree with Democrats or Joe Biden. This is election interference at the highest level. And we shouldn't be surprised today because the legal system is being weaponized against the former president. I fully expect that the president is going to exercise his First Amendment right. I have never seen a court of law treat a defendant the way that they have treated President Trump. He is the most targeted president in U.S. history. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, excellent point there. And I also want to get something else, Dwane, that we recently learned about. Special Counsel Jack Smith. Now we're going down to Florida to that documents case. Jack Smith filing in Florida that, quote, it is wrong to compare Trump's classified documents case with Biden's documents case. Your reaction?
Yeah, because Biden's document case was way worse. It was way worse. I mean, Biden took these things when he was in the Senate and vice president, when he had absolutely no right to remove classified documents. Trump kept the classified documents in a locked room, and even the Secret Service and the White House came down and said, hey, you need to put another lock on the door, which he did. He secured the documents. Biden left his out in the open next to his Corvette in his garage. So, Biden's is way worse. They should compare them. Donald Trump shouldn't be charged in this case. This case should be dismissed.
Mehek, I want to switch now to down in Georgia. This trial seems to be getting even more interesting now that we're...
You mean the soap opera trial?
The soap opera trial, yeah. You've got Nathan Wade, you've got Fani Willis there. But now there's some phone calls that's contradicting what they said on the stand. How much legal trouble is DA Fani Willis in right now if she did commit perjury on the stand?
It's hard not to sit back and make statements and assertions. She did commit perjury. We're continuing to see evidence unfold from a former roommate that said that she was dating this prosecutor well beyond and before this trial even started. Now we're catching her in a lie. She was saying that there was no coordination between her and Wade. I mean, this continues to look way worse for Fani Willis than I can even imagine. If she had any tact, any thoughtfulness about the rule of law, and she wanted to save the little bit of reputation she has and show a little bit of humility, she should resign immediately. And honestly, I think we should open up all the cases that she's weighed in on. How much more political vendetta did she have against other Republican defendants? If President Trump is the largest defendant, let's look at all of her cases. But this is eroding the rule of law when you continue to have these types of DAs that continue to go after defendants that don't agree with their politics.
It'll be interesting to see how they play out. The judge there expected to make a decision soon on whether or not she'll be still part of it or she'll have to step down. So we'll wait to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Dwane Cates, Mahek Cook, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we have some big news from News.